Hello everybody, Luminary Trout here, and welcome back to the Semi-Aquatic Circus. Now, we got through all the way to day 3, and now we're going to go through all the way to day 7. So, starting off, day 4. The show is still going. Oh wait, no, Capella. The show is still going. Reminds me of much of the night I first came here. Goodness, that was only a few days ago. Yet it feels like it's been an eternity already. Savannah told me the other day that I'm welcome to watch the show anytime I'd like, but part of me still feels it's not appropriate. I don't quite feel like I've earned it. Yet, I don't want them to think I'm not interested in the show either. Oh, what should I do? Go see the show? Savannah did invite me to, so surely I'm just overthinking things. Plus, I can't deny, I am curious. Yes, okay, let's go. Now, the opening to the tents should be around. Clyde. Boo. Oh goodness, Clyde, you startled me.
Yeah, I had the feeling. Howdy. You and I gotta stop meeting like this, Capella. What are you sneaking around here for this time, huh?
Well, I was just pondering whether or not I should watch the show while it's still going on. Savannah said that when you're part of the circus, you don't have to pay to see the show, but I wonder if I'm really allowed to consider myself part of the circus just yet.
Hey, Sugar Cube. I wouldn't sweat on it one bit. It seems like Savannah's warmed up to you mighty quick. I don't think you gotta worry about it if you're gonna be allowed to stay or not. Heck, I reckon we could put you in a rainbow wig and big pants and you'll fit right in on the stage.
Oh, I didn't think about that before. Clyde, why aren't you on the stage with the others?
They don't want me on stage, and neither do you, Sugar Cube.
Why's that?
'Cause I'm one of those scary clowns.
Did Yo-Yo tell you that? I don't think you're a scary clown. Why, I say you're a very handsome clown. What? Do you not believe me? It's true, you are a very handsome man, Clyde. I hope Yo-Yo or whoever hasn't made you believe otherwise.
Well, aren't you just sweeter than Sarsaparilla?
I am not being sweet, just honest.
Alright, that's enough of that. If you're wondering what I'm actually doing out here, I'm security.
Security? I suppose that does make sense with our first meeting and all.
Yep. If I wasn't around, who would be there to stop cute little darlings like you from rummaging through all the stuff?
Haha. Do you catch people often? How long have you been doing? How long have you been doing security?
Not that long. You were actually the first person I ever caught.
Really?
I mean, I wasn't really expecting to catch anyone, honestly. But then you showed up a few days ago, so congrats on being the first.
Congrats to me indeed. Though, if you're security, why are you a clown too?
'Cause I like being a clown.
But if you like being a clown, then why are you doing security?
I told you already, Cappy. I'm one of them scary clowns.
You say that yet. Pogo Coco is called a scary clown too, and she still gets to perform. Why don't you?
Well, see, the difference between me and Pogo, she likes being a scary clown. Nah, come on, don't get like that. Let's sit for a bit.
But you're a security chop.
You see anyone else out here? I think we'll be fine.
If you say so. The stars are very pretty tonight.
They're pretty every night. And we wouldn't be able to see them if we were sitting in that big tent over there, would we?
I suppose not.
See? All works out. I mean, sure, they're short another performer, but it's better than I'm out here.
Why? Because you're a scary clown?
Yeah.
But Clyde, you really aren't a...
It's sweet you think that, Cap, really. But in the politest way I can muster up, it don't really matter what you think. It matters what the kids think. A clown's job is to make people laugh. And I ain't been doing a great job of that recently. It was a lot better before, back when I was part of a group. We had this whole routine where we're a bunch of goofy hobo clowns. They were the small and feisty guys, and I was the big dumb one. The brains and the brawn. Classic Dynamite, right? They'd have me get whacked in the face and topple over 1,000 times a day. Sometimes it really hurt. Sting more than a bee who you just ought to remember a mirror. When they got what? Sting more than a bee who just got ought to remember a mirror when they get ready in the morning. Okay. But it was worth it, because I got to make everyone smile. Then now it's just, what, 8 of us?
I did not mean that.
9 with you, I guess. I don't have those hobo clown buddies anymore. And when it's just me up there on that stage, or on the fairgrounds, yeah, let's just say both kids and their parents don't like being approached by me. You know, the big scary guy with bags under his eyes, the gruff voice, and the messy 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, Clyde. I wish they'd give you a chance. Then they'd see how lovely you are inside and out.
Oh,
I mean it. I wish they could see you just like I have tonight.
sweeter than sarsaparilla for sure. But, nah, it's fine. I get it. If I saw me approaching me, I wouldn't want to be approached by me either. But that's why I'm working on it. I'm returning to my roots to be a regular clown again.
Really? How are you doing that?
Ah, come on, you know you don't miss the hat. Oh, didn't miss the hat, and I don't. See, back before I got picked up by the circus, I used to be a rodeo clown. The act changed when I first joined, but I think if I get back to it, it'll be much better crowd pleaser. And it's what I always preferred anyways. So I just gotta wait until my beard grows back, and I got a few more outfit pieces. And until then, I'll be doing security.
I'm sorry you had to change to security in the first place, but I'm happy you can go back to being a regular clown soon. It sounds like you're excited for it. I wish that every unfortunate change could be turned around just as easily.
You and me both. Sometimes we just gotta do the best with the cards we're dealt. But other times, the cards are garbage no matter how you play them. I don't know why you wanted to run away from your old hand of cards, but I hope joining the circus means you're able to draw a better deck for yourself.
I'd like to think so. Maybe one day I'll be a clown too, haha.
That'd be fun. We should figure out a theme for you.
A theme?
Not that you need one, but it might be nice. You could be your own scary clown or some kind of ballerina or princess clown. Or you could get a 10-gallon hat and match with me. Because before you know it, I'm gonna be looking for a real proper cowboy again. Gonna be looking like...
Cowboy?
Hmm?
Cowboy.
Yeah? Everything good?
Clyde, you are a horseboy.
Ha! Oh, you're a funny one, Cap.
Am I?
You're damn sure. Funny girl, you'd be a perfect clown. No wonder you joined the circus. Glad you did.
Yes, me too. Is he alright out there? In the middle of our conversation, he said he heard a noise and he ought to check it out. Hasn't come back yet, though. It wasn't anything I said, was it? I don't think so, but I liked it. Is that... Damn it. I didn't get it. Alright. We'll go through it again. So we're here. Alright, good. Okay, I don't get to read that. Boo! What? What was that about? Did you just try to scare me? Yes, Clyde has started teaching me the art of scare. Art of the scare. Perhaps if I do it well enough, I can do security too. Oh. Pogo's voice is similar to Clyde's.
Oh, is that so?
Kinda.
You trying to put the moves on my girl, Clyde?
No, that wasn't it.
Well, she's got 2 hands, don't she?
Savannah. I mean, on a technicality, yes.
See, I told you were funny, Cap.
Peace. Hi, Esmond.
And he's gone.
Leaving. That was it. Okay.
Day 5.
It feels quite odd. Being on my own when there's no show going on. Usually, I'm only alone because they're all performing. But there's no show happening, and I'm alone. And it feels alright. It feels natural. Like I'm walking around my home. Goodness, I've gotten attached quite quickly, haven't I? But they're all so lovely, and they make me feel like a place like this is where I'm truly meant to be after all. And it's nicer than I would have ever thought. I think that once we depart from here together, I'll be able to. Over there. Esmond is talking to Darwin. Though I can't hear what it's about. Not that I need to. Eavesdropping would be inappropriate. Maybe I can join their conversation, though. I don't want to interrupt if it's something important. But I still have never gotten a chance to think. He's noticed me. Darwin left. Ha! Now Esmond's coming over here. Ha! Good morning, Esmond. It's so lovely to see you this morning. Goodness, he's even more gorgeous up close. I almost feel like I should be dressed up more just to talk to him. You were talking to Darwin just now. What voice should I give Esmond? Posh F. Bucket. Oh yes, he has a crush on me. Oh? That is not what I wanted to talk about, though. Oh, well, go ahead then. Capella? Yes? I don't really know how to say this. What is it? Is everything alright? Have you bathed? Ha. Ha! Oh my goodness, I smell bad, don't I? A little. Is there a reason that you haven't? Truthfully, I didn't know it was a thing circus folks do. I see. Well, let's remedy that, shall we? Come with me. I'll bring you to our bathing tent and show you how it's done. Thank you. And after, you'll add some soap and mix it in so it gets nice and sudsy. I see. Thank you, Esmond. You already thanked me earlier. I am thanking you for something different. I wanted to thank you for taking a chance on me. If it wasn't for you, then I might not have been accepted into the circus. And I don't know where I'd be now if that wasn't the case. Uh-huh. If anything, I should be the one thanking you. Huh? If you never showed up, I think I would have feared I had lost my friends forever. I'm sorry? I'm also new to the circus, you know. Really? In a sense. I was the third to last person to join before you did. I
never thought I'd be in the circus one day. I'm sure you didn't either. But here we both are. Oh, why does that voice, like... it makes my stomach feel weird. But that's like the closest voice to my natural voice. But that one's just like... I don't know.
Why are you here then?
It's really nothing that exciting.
I'd still like to hear about it if it's alright.
Well, if you insist. I used to be part of a traveling dance troupe, specialized in aerial dance. I wouldn't say we were well known, but we were beginning to move up in the world. It was a wonderful feeling, to feel as if all of our hard work was finally paying off. Felt like things could only go up.
Desmond?
But I suppose it was only a feeling. During our rehearsal, I miscalculated, if you could say. It ended up with a leg injury, one severe enough that I wouldn't be able to perform for a bit. I didn't think much of it. These things happen, right? We had an understudy fill in for me, and the show went on as normal. However, as time went on, I suppose I wasn't healing as quickly as they would have liked. Or maybe they just liked him more. Because they told me they'd be moving the show forward without me.
You were fired?
Well, it sounds a lot less graceful when you say it like that. But yes, I was let go. I was completely lost without them. I had no idea what to do. I couldn't perform on my own, and even if I could, I was still healing from my injury. My savings were keeping me, well, safe, but it's not like they would last forever. I wasn't sure where I'd be able to go from there. But that's when I crossed paths with the Semiaquatic Circus, and I'm so glad I took a chance with them. Or rather, they took a chance for me, on me. I approached Savannah after a show, asking if they had any openings. I told her I was skilled in aerial silks, and that even though I was still recovering, I could try to perform for her.
And?
She accepted me, no questions asked. She told me I didn't have to explain my situation, and that they'd wait until I was all better to put me up on stage again. And the rest of the crew was right behind her, supporting me, helping me recover, doing the most for me. I couldn't believe how lucky I was to find people who were so generous with their time and energy, doing it all for someone they barely knew, for someone who hadn't given anything to them yet. They all held all the best qualities a person could have: kind, giving, understanding, and more. They were the kind of people who made you believe the world is full of more good people than you realize. That's why I couldn't believe it when so many of them turned their back on us, especially Savannah. And after all she did for them... Oh wait, I read that wrong. When so many of them turned their back on... Oh, no, I read it right. And after all she did for them.
Desmond, could you elaborate on that? I keep hearing everyone reference it, but I have no idea what it means. It sounds like you had so much more people working in the circus before one day. They all just left. No one has really explained it to me fully. If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me what happened?
Ah, I see. Of course I can. Earlier I told you I was the third to last person to join you before you did, right? Well, that's because before you, there was someone else. He was a sly little fox, but terrifyingly charming in all the right ways. Bernardo was his name, and he had rolled up to the circus with us with such enthusiasm that we couldn't possibly refuse to let him join us. He worked as a fortune teller on the carnival grounds before and after the show, sitting in the dark tent and predicting people's futures for an extra charge. When we weren't performing, he would tell the fortunes of other circus members, but he always added some sort of funny twist to them, one that would make us all laugh. He was so sociable. always chatty during dinner, keeping everyone awake with giggles at night, telling tall tales of adventure he heard from somewhere or another. It was easy for anyone, anywhere, to fall in love with him. Not in the traditional sense, but in the sense that where you felt like he had been missing from your life all this time. And now that you had met him, you could feel content in knowing the space in your heart had been filled. And I suppose he knew that too, because that's surely how he was able to do what he did.
What did he do?
One night, one not even that long ago, when we were going over everyone's responsibilities for the upcoming week, Fernando insisted that Savannah put him in charge of our treasury. He told her that his fortunes had told him it would mean great financial success for us. All the stars had aligned for it. Savannah had no reason to doubt him. After all, he was a friend. He was a circus member. He was family. She told him that if he felt best watching over the treasury that week, he was more than welcome to it.
Oh no,
You see where I'm going with this?
I have an idea.
I don't know how he did it. But his first night on the job, he disappeared with nearly all of our money. We have not seen him since.
That's terrible. After all that time spent together, you called him family, and he still did that to you? Oh, Esmond, I'm so sorry.
That's when everyone started to leave. It wasn't all at once, but it was in quick succession. Many were angry at what happened. Many were panicked over what they were going to do with no money. Almost all of them blamed Savannah. They would leave, telling her it was her fault for trusting him in that position. She took responsibility for them when she let them join the circus, and she had failed them. And they made sure her feel like it too. Make sure she felt like it too. Ugh. Words. They left and left, either to make it on their own or to take this as a sign to join more stable career. People we considered brothers and sisters and siblings, throwing our bond away as if all of our time together meant nothing. And eventually, it was just the 8 of us left. The 8 of us who still actually cared about each other, I suppose. And when it was all just us left, we made a pact. We had all agreed that the circus would stay the way it is now, just the 8 of us, and that we'd never let anyone else join again. Heavens forbid they betray us like Fernando had. But I never liked that agreement. I didn't want what Fernando did to ruin what Savannah had created. Savannah started the circus for everyone, many of us with no other place to go or turn to. And she took us in because she knew that and wanted to give everyone the opportunity to find a place where they belonged. I think to myself, what could happen if Fernando joined before I did? Would they have turned me away too? Would I have missed the chance to know all these wonderful people I do now because of his crime? That thought, it fills me with dread. To think that my loving and happy friends would be so quick to shut out their hearts, all because of a dastardly fox and his cruel intentions. And before you joined, it felt like that might have been the case. That's why, when you showed up, I wanted you to stay. To prove that my friends hadn't lost their kind and caring nature. That they could continue to welcome new people into their lives and not to lose their faith in the goodness of others. And watching you throughout these past few days, I'm glad you were able to prove that I had nothing to worry about. My friends feel like my friends again. When they're around you, they're happy and laughing and smiling. When they talk about you, they say the nicest things.
They talk about me?
Of course they do. They're all very happy you joined in the end. As am I.
That's so flattering. But it's starting to make me feel sad.
Why is that?
Well, how do you know? How do you all know I won't do something like Fernando did? How can you trust that I won't betray you too?
I guess we don't know. I think you helped everyone here realize what I had been trying to figure out how to tell them. Even if it should end that way, loving others is still worth the risk of a heartbreak.
That's so sweet. I love you all. I hope I never break your heart.
I hope I never break yours. Here, the tub should be ready now. Take your time washing up, okay? You deserve a relaxing bath after this week. I know adjusting to this new lifestyle isn't always easy.
Thank you.
As I've been saying this whole time, Capella. Thank you. Oh. I was so caught up in, I forgot to tell her how to empty the bath after. Capella. Sorry, I forgot to. Huh?
Wait. This isn't. I can.
She has a tail?
I can explain.
So, well, she really is semi-aquatic then. Part goat, part fish, dolphin, shark. Day 5, part 2. Holy shit. This has gotten interesting. Oh crap, Yo-Yo. I can't believe it. No, his would be higher. A goat yet with a fish tail? Capella, you're a true semi-aquatic.
Truly?
No, that wasn't her voice. I mean, it's not like I thought it was impossible or anything, but I never would have guessed that. Cutie pie, you should have told me. No, fuck, I can't do Pogo's voice no more. If I knew you were a mermaid, I would have shared the tub. Yeah, there it is. That's more her voice. Oh, Viz. Shit, what is your voice? Why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us? What? No, is it gotta be nasally? You're moving your nose a lot. Why didn't you tell us? No, that's horrible.
Hey now, easy. I'm sure Cap has her reasons.
Yes, I do. I promise I do. And I promise I meant to tell you all too, just not while we're still here. But I suppose the cat's out of the bag now. So if you'd allow me to explain.
Capella, are you sure? I don't want you to push yourself into talking about it if you're not comfortable with it.
No, it's long past overdue. And you have all been so kind to me. The least I can do is be honest with you in return. My name is Capella von Cheret.
No.
Chevert.
Von Chevert. I'm sticking with Chevert.
My father, Raphael von Chevert, an esteemed swordsman in the likes of which his family had never seen in their lineage before. My mother, Amelia von Chevert, the inheritor of her family's estate and a brilliant mathematician in her own regard. And there is me, their daughter, and sole heir to the aristocratic von Chevert name. But perhaps I should not have been. For I was born with a missing hand, and a fish's tail, and It made my father furious. He didn't understand how both of their bloodlines together could have produced such a crooked child. He accused my mother of having an affair, even though doctors had assured him I was his child. He wouldn't hear any opposition, though, even going as far to refuse any further looks into our family tree to see what could have caused this. It's just as well I was already born. There was nothing to be done. My arm was suited with a prosthetic hand, and my tail to be kept hidden under my clothing. Only my immediate family and the doctors who delivered me were aware of the existence of my tail, and life carried on. My father threw himself into his sword fighting. I believed it was his way of releasing his frustrations about the whole ordeal. Based on the gossip I would hear from the house staff, maids and butlers and the like, I think he was torn between wanting to try for a new child and not wanting to risk having another child like me. As for my mother, it was probably best she did not get pregnant again. Her health deteriorated the years following after my birth. I was too young to know what sickness overtook her, but old enough to believe that it must have been my fault somehow, especially since my father more than implied it was a fitting punishment for her, for cursing his daughter in such a way. Eventually, my mother passed, leaving my father as my only family. My father is a very strict man. Always said exactly what he meant and followed through on his words. Growing up, I always tried to listen to whatever he said. Whenever he felt I needed to be disciplined, I considered myself blessed. He did not use the sharp end of his sword. But so long as I behaved, I did not have to worry. So I always tried to listen and to be on the best behavior I could manage. Until recently, I suppose. How do I say this? I grew up with the expectations of an arranged marriage. It was how my parents married, how their parents married. It is only tradition. And I was alright with that. It took longer than expected, but eventually my father had found a suitor for me. We were set to be married in the coming years. But I want to say a few months ago now when the incident occurred. One day when my fiancé and his mother were over for lunch. I had a bit of a stumble. When my skirt flew, my tail was revealed. It was terrible. The reaction was abject horror. I had no idea what to say. What would I have even said? So, as I'm sure anyone could guess, they pulled out of the marriage. They did not want to risk my ex-fiancé and I's future children coming out deformed. My father ended up paying them quite the handsome sum of money to keep quiet about the whole thing. When outsiders would ask why the marriage fell through, everyone involved would simply say that both of our families' goals were not aligned. And the conversations would end there. My father was less than pleased about the whole ordeal. He told me I'd pay him back for it one day. I told him I would return every cent. Anything not to upset him further. I lived my whole life doing whatever it took to make him happy. Or at least, not mad at me. But I couldn't do that. And it's why I ran away. Father called me into his office one day. He told me he wanted to go looking for me a husband again. But we couldn't have a repeat of last time. I was hard enough to sell as it is. And so, he had organized an operation to have my tail removed. While I could never change my genes, no one would have ever known that I had one to begin with. And I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I always tried to do everything he asked of me. Always listening, behaving, changing my ways. Changing every part of myself to somehow to be someone he could love. Someone he wasn't ashamed of. Someone he didn't look at with such contempt. But not that. I couldn't do that. It's my body. My body. I let him have control of every other aspect of my life. I'd like to be able to have control over something that belongs to me. Control over whether or not I think something should change. I'm so sorry, everyone. I hope you understand why I had to keep this a secret. I was so embarrassed at first, but after getting to know you, I felt I could trust that you would not shame me for such a thing. But I still couldn't say anything. If news spread about how a goat with a vicious tail was seen around here, I'm sure my father would find me. And I don't even want to imagine the kind of reaction he'd have to knowing our secret had gotten out.
This isn't good.
Huh?
What do you mean? It's Darwin was just telling me the other day. There was a goat man here looking around for someone.
What? He's here?
Don't worry. We didn't say anything about you. But I'm not sure how convinced he was that we didn't know anything. Yeah, that's not a good voice for Viz. I don't know what voice to do for Viz. I see. We should kill him. Nope. We should kill him.
I gotta see that again. We should kill him. Oh, fuck. You'll go to jail if you kill someone.
No one is killing anyone. I'm not blaming you, Capella. I wish you could have told us how dire the situation really is.
If we had known how dangerous it really was for you to still be here.
It's fine. We know now. Alright, everyone, start packing.
Huh?
We're leaving early, and we're getting you as far out as possible.
We can't do that. We already sold tickets for the rest of the week.
Huh? We can't do returns, and if we leave now, it's just gonna ruin our reputation. As much as I hate to admit, the kid's got a point. I don't think we have any way of rounding up all the people who bought tickets. Even if we could, I don't think we could afford to return them anyways. And if we ever come back this way, I don't think anyone's gonna want to see us again. But you guys...
Savannah. I'll be fine. But Capella, he still doesn't know I'm here, and we've been safe so far. After today, it's just 2 more nights. I think we can make it. Please, I insist. I don't want to ruin anything for the circus. Besides, even with the possibility of him around, I feel safe with you all. It will be okay.
Okay. We're going to continue our shows as planned. But the second we're done with our last show, we're packing up immediately. I don't care if it takes us all night. You hear me, everyone? Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, boss man. Yes, sirree. If anyone even tries to lay a finger on my Cappy, they're gonna have to go through me first. That's still not the same voice.
It is like you say. You call the shots around here.
Thank you so much, everyone. I look forward to traveling with you.
Yay! First time. Holy shit, that was then wait. I didn't even have to pick anything. It just happened. Okay. Day 6. Straight into it. I'm not even gonna try to do a voice for Viz. Capella.
Hello, everyone. I apologize over yesterday and all.
Capella, it's fine. You don't have to explain yourself. We know what it's like to be betrayed by a man you were supposed to trust.
I see.
Anyways, did Savannah tell you?
Tell me what?
I'm gonna be spending the day with you. You know, just in case. Figured it was better that you weren't alone.
But don't you all have to trapeze together? I'm not messing up your performance, am I?
No, it's fine. We've all done 2-person trapeze before.
Well, if you're sure, and you wanted to come with me, Viz.
I mean, I kinda have to, don't I? You wouldn't be able to understand Darwin or Nina, or Nana, and Nana especially wouldn't be able to understand you.
She wouldn't?
She's deaf.
I see. Do Darwin and Nana speak sign language?
Huh?
I know sign language. I was taught a variety of languages as a child. It is very important for business, don't you know? Ahem. Hello, Nana. I'm sorry I didn't properly introduce myself before. I'm Capella.
Well then. I guess I don't have to be the one to stick with you if you don't want. This is for your benefit, so, who would you rather have stay with you?
Oh, since I have to choose, I actually was wondering if I could talk a bit more to...
Well, Nana's smiling. Viz is just sniffing and I can't see Darwin's back. I'm going with Nana.
But I'd love to get to know you all soon, too.
No hard feelings. I think it just makes Nana happy anyways, so have fun, you two. Well, I don't know. Capella.
Yes?
I am flattered you have chosen to walk with me. So now that we are alone together, I would like to impart on you some knowledge.
Go ahead.
Please do not feel offended if Darwin does not verbally speak to you. He is only comfortable verbally communicating with Viz.
Oh, I see. That's okay. I don't mind.
He is of hearing, though. So don't forget that not only can you talk to him, but he can hear anything you say. When the circus was fuller, people would often forget that he could hear them talking around him. Ruined a surprise party one time. Funny stuff.
At least it was something positive. I will remember that. If I ever plan my own surprise party, I suppose. Though I've never thrown one before, so I wouldn't know what to do anyways.
Maybe one day we could plan one. We should get a peanut butter cake. Peanut butter is Darwin's favorite.
Noted.
Also, I want to tell you, Viz can be a bit cold sometimes, but they are very sweet, I promise. Like ice cream.
Are they?
They are a very protective sibling. Maybe a bit too protective sometimes. But I owe much to them. I am very grateful. What do you mean by that?
If I am allowed to ask, of course.
I will not get too deep into it. It is water under the bridge. All I will share is that I could not hear it coming, but they saw it. And they protected me, even when it cost them to do so. It was many years ago. Now, we were still just children. As you can imagine, it gave me much room to reflect. And with all the time past, we have discussed it much, my siblings and I. In the end, I simply feel lucky to have them in my life. I hope you understand.
I see. Nana?
Yes.
I want to ask, Are you okay?
Yes, I told you, it was water under the bridge.
That's not what I'm referring to.
Huh?
I'm referring to something else.
What do you mean? Did I sign something weird?
No, I am just wondering. Do you not like to talk about yourself?
Excuse me? What gave that impression?
Well, you told me about Darwin, then you told me about Viz. But what about Nana?
You're interested in that?
Of course. I wanted to spend time with you, didn't I? It was because I am interested in you. I'm sure your siblings have already told you much about me. So tell me about yourself. Oh wow, this is exciting. I don't get to sign about myself very often. Where do I even start? Hello, my name is Nana. My favorite color is yellow. I like doing trapeze and I would like to try ice skating one day. My favorite food is strawberry banana smoothie. I like clouds that look like flowers and flowers that look like clouds. I'm scared of the dark, so I'm happy to be part of a circus because the lights shine bright at night. Windy days are my favorite, and I want to own a kite to enjoy them more. You are signing so quickly. Go easy on me, I am a bit out of practice. Sorry.
No?
Sorry, I am just excited. It is not often I get to share parts of myself with others. That's so. It is not as if everyone knows how to sign like you do. When people want to communicate with me, it is often a bit of a process. Whenever something needs to be passed down to me, it is Darwin who delivers the news unto me. And likewise, when I wish to communicate with others, I need to sign to Darwin who then speaks to Viz, and Viz will state what I wish to say. As I am sure you can imagine, I never get the opportunity to communicate with others. It can be a hassle, and not many want to bother with that effort. I'm sure they would if they know how you felt. Our friends here have gone above and beyond for me. I have no doubt that they will do the same for you. We just need to let them know. Before you know it, I am sure you'll be able to communicate with everyone just as easily. Capella. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but I am happy you joined the circus. I didn't give it much thought before experiencing it now. It is so nice to feel known by more than just my siblings. I am looking forward to becoming your friend. Oh, Nana. Me too.
Hey! We are going to have so much fun traveling together.
Yes, I think so too. Maybe you can even sleep in our tent.
Oh, that's Nana. Maybe you can even sleep in our tent sometimes. We could play games and share scary stories without bothering the others.
But what if I get scared?
Then I'd tell a silly story until you weren't scared anymore.
That would be nice. I'm excited to share many silly stories with you.
Hey, first try. Let's fucking go. Last day. Final. And then whatever this foxtail is. I'm sure it has done something to do with Fernando. Last day.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Father.
Old goat. Old goat. Hello, Cuphead. No. Hello. More grouchy. Hello. No. Hello, Capella. I knew you must be here. It's no surprise you decided to stay with a freak show given your condition. That's not really. Did you enjoy your little vacation? It is time to come home now. Capella, do not make this harder than it has to be. I am being nice to you. I know how much stress you are under. It'll be less stressful if you come home now. You've got your operation coming up, and we ought to make sure you're ready for it.
I don't want to.
Capella. We all have to do things we don't want, but we still do them. So, that tail is coming off one way or another. Yeah, that's the right reaction. Running away again. You always want to do things the hard way. Very well. You can't say I didn't give you a choice. Now, where did you run off to? You there, boy.
Sorry, I'm running late for... hi, stranger. Can I help you with anything? The show is set...
No, that's Capella's voice. The show is set... No. Then... The show is set to start soon, so I don't have a lot of time on me right now. I am looking for my daughter.
Oh, did you lose her before the show? How old is she? I know little kids can get lost easily around the fairgrounds.
I imagine you understand quite well who I am looking for.
No. I really can't say I do.
Intimidate, threaten. Oh lord, I'm playing as fucking Raphael now. Intimidate, he's a little kid. Do you know what happens to lying little boys?
No, what's that?
They get their tongues removed so they can't tell lies anymore.
Whoa, is that a sword? A real sword?
Show me where my daughter is.
Yo, get the fuck out of there.
Ahem.
Sorry, sir, can we help you here?
Ah, yes. Because you were such a great help the other day when you lied to me, weren't you?
Sir, we have not lied. We told you that we did not see Capella anywhere near the circus.
I only told you I was looking for someone. I never told you what her name was.
Ah, well,
you'll pay for hiding her, I'll get you thrown in jail. What is it that you want? Money? I can give you more in one sitting than you could ever hope to achieve in the entire run of this circus. But if you keep hiding her from me, I can assure you, you will be the one paying.
Please, sir, we don't want any trouble.
Well, that's too bad. I have no issue starting trouble right now. So do not make me raise my... Excuse me, sir. No, there's no need to escalate things. I know exactly why you are here. You're looking for your daughter, correct? She's here. You are not mistaken. I can bring you to her. Please, come with me, sir. Well, you're tricking me, aren't you? Ah, whatever do you mean? She isn't this way at all. I suspected as much. I just figured you would be smart enough not to risk the consequences. Oh shit, Pogo. Whoa, a sword. Pardon me, sir. Oh, great. What is this show? What is this now, clowns?
Why, howdy, sir.
No.
Sir, might I just say you're looking mighty dapper this evening.
But as sweet as a slacksaw. No.
As sweet as your slacksaw, I'm afraid we can't be allowing swords around here.
Ugh, that is not Pogo's voice. Fuck.
Swords around here. Unless you want to audition to be our next sword swallower.
Are we really doing this right now? See, sir, we got rules around. We got rules. Fuck, what was Pogo's voice? See, sir, we got rules around here. No, that's even further away. And unfortunately, we just can't let you roam around the fairgrounds with a weapon like that. Might make the others attendees pretty uncomfortable, you dig?
So sorry about that, cowboy. But we're running a hefty confiscate. We're gonna have to confiscate that from you.
Fuck, I can't do Clyde's now? I just did that earlier.
But then you'll be able to watch the show. The same as everyone. Won't that be a hoot?
We won't even charge you for a mission. Considered it a lucky deal.
Well then, well then, give her here.
Stab the fish.
No! No! I gotta stab the fish, stab the horse. No! No! Fuck, Clyde or Pogo. No, I'm gonna have to... Oh, no. I don't want to stab either of them. If I have to stab one of them, I guess I'll... Fuck. Do I stab Clyde or do I stab Pogo? Stab the horse.
Ooh, yep. That's gonna leave a mark. And it ain't gonna be a pretty one.
Fuck, dude.
No.
Clyde, come on.
I can patch it.
I can patch it. Let's go.
You still ain't ever gonna get that Cappy out of the circus.
Oh my goodness, you. There you are.
There you are. See what happens when you pull your little stunts like this. Do you regret it yet? And still running. When will you learn?
Hello. Welcome, guests. Please come in, take a seat.
No.
Please come in, take a seat. We're running a bit behind schedule, so please be patient.
Capella, get back here. Oh, Hertel.
Capella's hyper, are you crazy? Be careful up there, Capella.
Capella, if you don't get down from there, I'm following you up. Capella. I am so disappointed in you. This kind of behavior is unbecoming of a Vancheray.
You're one to talk. Look at yourself. Chasing me up a tightrope. There's blood on your sword. And I'm the disappointment. Well, good then. I don't care. I am done. I am finished. I was done the moment I set hoof on the Vancheray estate.
Off
the Vancheray estate. I refuse to change any more for you. I have found people who like me just the way I am. People who have shown me more love in a week than you ever have my whole life. And I'll be damned if I let you take this from me. Anything from me. My tail, my circus, my life. It's mine now. It's all mine. And you will never have any say in it again. I will never change anything about it for you again. Do you hear me, Raphael? I reject the Vancheray name. I reject you. You are no longer my father. And if you take another step towards me, you will regret it.
Your arrogance knows no bounds. After all I have done to give you a good life, to raise you into a proper young lady. And this is the respect I get. We'll see how loud that mouth is once I make it to you. Because when I get over there, Capella, the tail comes off. And mass hysteria. Oof, yeah.
Pretty sure necks aren't supposed to be shaped like that. Oh dear. Is he dying?
I think so.
But hey, at least we've got witnesses to prove it wasn't us, right?
Capella, that was super impressive.
Huh?
What you did on the tightrope?
Had no idea you were so naturally skilled in that.
Do you think you'd maybe want to be our next tightrope walker? A few months later. Please tell me Clyde lived, please. Come on, Cap. Savannah's about to announce the show. You're in the first act. We need to get you on a tightrope.
I know. I'll start up there in a second.
Yay, Clyde lived.
Yippee-ki-yay, cowgirl. You're gonna be the star of the whole rodeo.
Thank you, Clyde. I am a bit saddened that my first show cannot be shared with you.
Hey now, I'll still be here, just in the audience, that's all. I should be back up in tip-top shape by next week, and I'll give it the beard more room. It'll give the beard more room to grow in. Ha. All right, that's enough yapping. Get out there and put on a show.
Right.
Ahem. Come one, come all. The show's about to begin. Here within the confines of this very tent, you will bear witness to a show unlike any other. For no other circus, nay, nothing like this has ever existed. The Semiaquatic Circus prides itself on being able to combine elements of both land and water unlike anything anyone has ever seen before. And applications are open if you'd like to be part of the circus too. We'd be so excited to have you part of the team, just like our newest member, one I am so proud to introduce to you. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody who's in between and outside. Please give a round of applause. Hey. For our newest tightrope walker, Capella, a true semi-aquatic in body and in heart. Hey. We got a good ending. And Clyde lived. Game complete. Hey, no, that's not it. That's not everything. We still got this over here. Hello. Oh, Capella.
Am I dreaming right now?
Fernando. Dreaming. What would give you that idea?
You must be Fernando, correct?
The one and only. Well, the one and, well, that's not true. I'm sure you'd find a few folks named Fernando if you went looking.
This must be a dream. I don't believe there's a way you can be before me right now.
Alright then.
Alright, what?
Should I expect to talk you out of it? If I am in a dream, would I be able to know that for myself? As far as I would ever be able to know, I am real.
I hope for your sake it is a dream.
Really? Why is that?
Because I've got a bone to pick with you.
That's so. What did I do?
Well, you know quite well what you did. You betrayed everyone here. You stole their money, their funds. But most importantly, you broke their hearts.
That's just life, isn't it? If it weren't me doing it, someone would do the same to them eventually. Maybe even you.
I'd never. Not to people like that. I'd never do anything to hurt them.
Would you like to bet on it?
Huh?
I am a scryer, don't you know that?
Hey.
It means I can read your future. I am quite talented at it too. What's the matter? You're not scared of finding out something unpleasant, are you?
Of course not. because I know I would never betray them.
If you are so sure, then gaze into my crystal ball and I will see it for myself.
I'm looking. And should I be seeing something too?
Aha! Oh, my, how interesting.
What is it?
Congratulations on the wedding.
What? Your husband.
He's got a fiery orange hair. He's a con man and he's trying to hide it. But everyone around him can see it clear as day.
You're not referring to yourself, are you?
Do you think I am? I didn't take you for the flirting kind. Strange. Despite wherever I gaze, your little friends are nowhere to be found. Perhaps your bond wasn't as strong as you thought.
I think you're simply reading the wrong future.
I didn't expect so much bite from you. I suppose it is all yet to be seen. Is there anything else I can do for you? I mean, you're bound to be waking up soon, no?
I think I've had enough of you.
Very well. It is too bad I would have loved to read your palm next. If only you hold out a hand such elegant, refined young woman for a bit. Alas, I'll let you go. Farewell, mi amor. I look forward to when we may speak again.
Okay.
Strange. Well, that was it. That's the whole game. We did it. Our father died by his own stupid mistake of swinging a sword while on a tightrope because he was blinded by rage. Clyde got stabbed, but Pogo was fine. I feel like I had stabbed Clyde because he was bigger, he's thicker, he was more heavyset. He can survive a stabbing better than Pogo could. Pogo is a thin little fish. One stab and she'll die instantly. So I had to. I didn't like to, but I had to. Anyway, that was the Semiaquatic Circus. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. I know I did. It was very funny those last few days. So, I'm going to leave this here. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I am out of here. Bye!